Hey guys, TR Puffin Stuff here, but you knew that, didn't you? Okay, I'm making this video for one purpose, and it is freezing out here. You can see I'm purposely not wearing gloves because I want my hands to be cold. You can see this, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it's 23 degrees, so it's below freezing. I was hoping it would be colder for the purposes of this video, but this is what we're dealing with today. Now, this video is a follow-up to a comment that I made on someone else's video about fire making. And I want to say first and foremost up front, yes, I do believe that it is important for everybody to know how to start a fire with several different methods, okay? And I think that everyone should learn these skills, from a bow drill to rubbing sticks together, any type of friction, magnesium starter, ferro rod, or whatever, you know, because you never know when you might be in a situation like this where it's cold, your hands are freezing, and you need fire, okay? Not just for warmth, but for cooking, for morale. Fire is vital to survival. But the point I'm making with this video, and the comment that I made with this video, is I don't understand why some of these survival enthusiasts, which I consider myself to be somewhat of a survival enthusiast, and I do know the skills on how I can start a fire with a bow drill. I can do the stick rubbing together thing if I have to. But I don't understand why these people don't look at it from the point of, you know, be a real survivalist and be prepared. Preparation. Always have with you several means of starting a fire. You've got pockets in your pants and in your coats, and utilize those pockets and put some damn lighters in them. And then I had people say, oh, well, when it's cold, it's hard to start a lighter. Or when eventually the fluid's going to run out of a lighter. Do you know how long lighters last? And how many pockets do you have? How many lighters do you think you could carry? They're like this big, people. So that's the point of this video. Okay, now, my point is, it's cold, your hands are freezing, you need a fire, okay? Here's my thoughts on what I said in that video. If you can go out around you and find a piece of wood, okay, and you can find a string, be it a boot strap or some paracord that you have with you or whatever, and your hands are able to cut that cord to the right length and tie the proper knots on the bow drill, and then you can still use your hands to go out there and get a piece of wood and notch a starting point in the piece of wood, and you can go out there and find a piece of wood and use your hands to make a point on a piece of wood for a spindle, and you can go out there and find something to use where you have to notch, or something that you can use to hold the top of the grindle, the spindle, like this. If your hands can do all of that, then why can't they do this? That's my whole point, okay? Now, I carry with me this, I'm gonna get a little bit closer here. A little close up. I carry with me in all of my bags, in all of my bug out bags, and in this coat, I keep this in my pocket. You just saw me pull it out of my pocket. Wherever I go when I'm wearing this, and this is my heaviest, warmest winter coat that I have, and so far it's been great for everything. I keep in here, and I've got it water sealed, so it's a little tough to open. But I keep in here this magnesium method for starting a fire, okay? I keep in here some cotton balls that have been coated with Vaseline, so it's a quick ignite. I keep a knife as an extra striker, and I keep one of these. And then I also keep one of these. Okay? And my point with all of this, okay, is if you are a true survivalist, there's something that's very, oh, also, I have my knife. Let me get this knife. This is a Gerber, and it's got a ferro rod with the knife, so you can strike sparks that way. Okay, and again, okay, here's a demonstration. If I can use my fingers to grab this knife and pull out this ferro rod and go through this motion and get a spark, okay, why can't I do this? Fire. What's easier? Okay, if I can take this magnesium thing with the little saw blade here and I can use my fingers to scrape off some of the magnesium onto a leaf or whatever, and then I can take the striker, or that's why I keep this knife in here, and I can do this to try to get a spark. Then, oh, I don't want to actually start a fire because I don't know if I can here. But what's easier, that or this? Okay, so, well, this one ran out of fluid. Uh-oh, wait a minute. I've got another pocket. Look in that pocket, look. Oh, look, fire. How easy was that? My hands are cold. Oh, wait a minute. That one ran out of fluid. Oh, look, here's another one. Look, fire. Oh, wait, that one ran out of fluid too? Oh my gosh, three big lighters have run out of fluid. Look, here's another one. Fire. So, if you can do all of this, okay, to start a fire, okay, if you can get all this stuff and start a fire, if your hands can do that, they can do this, okay? If your hands can do this, they can do this, okay? If your hands can scrape off magnesium and then generate a spark, okay, they can do this. Now, with that being said, I know there's going to be a lot of haters out there on this video, and I'm prepared to get a lot of thumbs down, but you know what? I don't really care. I really don't. But I think you get my point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lighters I can easily carry. One in this pocket, one in this pocket, one in this pocket, one in my back pocket, one in my firebox. I'm not weighted down, okay? So that's what I've got. You know, let's just use our common sense, people. A real survival expert knows about the art of preparedness. And let's be prepared, okay? This is taking on the situation. And, you know, okay, so some people say it's hard to operate a lighter when your hands are cold. Come on, people. It's the modern age. They make push button lighters now. If you can't do that, okay? That took 3 pushes. Now this is a butane lighter. This isn't a Bic. But if you can't do that, then you're in a lot more serious trouble than you think you are. So, you know, that's my point, okay? I'm not knocking, you know, knowing how to use a bow drill, or knowing how to use magnesium or a ferro rod, or rubbing 2 sticks together, or whatever means. You need to know that, yes, in case you don't have anything. But my point is, don't be in a case where you don't have everything. I mean, it doesn't really weight you down to carry a few lighters with you. And honestly,
the old, you know, the only thing they have to go to is, well, lighters run out of fluid. How long are you going to be stuck in this situation? And, you know, if you've got 4 Bic lighters or 4, you know, butane lighters, and this one's windproof, by the way. Oh yeah, there's always that issue. Wind. Oh, what if it's windy? You can't light a lighter in the wind. Well, it's hard to ignite a spark in the wind too. It's hard to get any kind of fire going in a wind. Well, here's what you do. You create a situation where you're covered by the wind, okay? You build a little shelter around you to block the wind, and then you push that ever so hard button. So wind, nah, I'm not going for that. Unless you're stuck up on top of a mountain peak and you're covered in snow and there's no way to block the wind, well, I guess then you could actually build a little snow igloo, snow thing to block the wind and do it. So I don't know. Anyway, so I know there's a lot of haters out there, but just be prepared. Carry a bunch of lighters with you. A Bic lighter lasts a long time before they run out of fluid. Okay, and it's not like you're going to be stuck in the wilderness and wasting I mean, you've got to count. Every click is vital. So don't click unless you need to. Oh, that's all I've got. You know, so anyway, there you go. That's it.